guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Emmanuel Patrick. On this video I'll be teaching you guys about the candlesticks anatomy, and these candlesticks are not just any candlesticks, they are the Japanese candlesticks, and I'm going to teach you about the Japanese candlestick pattern and how it can be represented in a market. Alright, what is a Japanese candlestick? A Japanese candlestick pattern, and how is it formed? Note that these are three different questions. So a Japanese candlestick are used to represent price action within a certain period of time. A Japanese candlestick pattern, which is the second question, is a graphic which is formed by the movement of price, and it contains a strong predictive power of short-term market direction. I hope you understand what that means. Then the Japanese candlestick is formed by using the opening price, closing price, highest price, and lowest price of the given period of time. I'll explain clearly what that means: the opening, the closing, the highest and the lowest price, the candlestick. So the categories of candlesticks are just two. We have the bullish candlesticks and the bearish candlesticks, and under both of them we have another classes of candlesticks, but today I'm just giving you the candlesticks anatomy. The bullish candlestick is formed when the closing price is above the opening price. I'll show you that with a diagrammatic representation. And the bearish candlestick is formed when the closing price is below the opening price. So this is how the bullish candlestick looks. You can see clearly on this picture. This is the high, close, open and low. It has 4 strategic points on the body. So watch this, look at the mouse. This is the body of a bullish candlestick. A bullish candlestick has a green color. This is the low, this is the open, the close and the high. This open means when if you are using a time period of 1 hour, 1 day, 1 minute, whatever time period you are using, it means for each candlesticks, the market opened here. People started buying at this price level, because if you check your chart at this other side, your right hand side, the right hand side of your chart, you see prices of your asset or commodity. So the market started at this level, opened at this level, went up to this level, went as high as this level within that same period of time. Let me say with 1 hour from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, went as high as this and then closed here. Or it can open here, went as low as this, went up again as high as this and closed here, as high as this and closed here. I hope you understand that. The market opened here at the open, went up, or first of all it went down, but the buyers were more than the sellers, so the price pushed back up to the open, pushed above the open, went as high as this point that is written high, and then closed. This is the bearish candlestick, and this is how it looks. The bearish candlestick looks like this. It opens. The bearish candlestick, the difference is that the closing price is below the opening price. So it opens here, went as high as this, but the sellers were more than the buyers, so it came down all the way down to this low, and the buyers were able to push it back up to the closing price here. So that is just the bearish candle. You can see this, see the bullish candle different from the bearish candle. So comparing both of them, this is a upper shadow. This one is referred to as the upper shadow, the highest price, from the point from the highest price to the opening price, or on the bearish candle, or the point from the highest price to the closing price on the bullish candle. That place forms the upper shadow. Look at this image clearly, you understand it is self-explanatory. So on the bearish candlestick, the opening price is above the closing price. Look at this. The opening price is here, above the closing price, which is here. And on the bullish candlestick, the opening price is above, while on the bearish candlestick, the opening price is below. Is above. Look at here. The opening price is here, the closing price is here, and this is the lowest price that it went within that period of time that you chose on your chart, because you can select the period of time on your chart. This is the lowest price that it went, This is the highest that it went. The same thing applies here, highest and lowest. So this is just the candlestick transaction, how the candlestick looks in the market. There are different kinds of candlesticks. All candlesticks in the market doesn't look like this, but this is just the anatomy of the candlestick to help you understand the whole body of the candlestick, the open, the close, the high and the low, the 4 strategic points of a candlestick. So there are advantages and disadvantages of a candlesticks in the market. The candlesticks helps to keep a record of a price action over a certain period of time. And a candlestick helps to understand the market psychology in a simple and detailed manner. It contains unprocessed data about the market sentiment. It provides unique insights on the relationship between the buyers and the sellers. It helps to give an early signal of potential market. So the one disadvantage that the candlestick has is that it is not 100% accurate. The signals it gives is not 100% accurate. You can see a candlestick, bullish candlestick, when I go down to teach you the different kinds of bullish candlesticks and how to use it. You can see a bullish signal from the bullish candlestick, but yet it is not good enough to buy even after the confirmation. When I go down to that, you learn more. So how to interpret the bullish and bearish candlestick? A bullish candlestick indicates buying pressure. That is, the buyers are more than the sellers. And a bearish candlestick indicates selling pressure, where the sellers are more than the buyers. You know, the whole thing that forms this stuff is the theory of demand and supply. So the difference between a long and a short candle signifies high volatility, high market volatility, and a short candle indicates a low market volatility. You clearly understand what that means. So this is how a Japanese candlestick looks on a chart, on a market chart. So all these stops you're seeing here is are Japanese candlesticks. All these stops you're seeing here are Japanese candlesticks. What I drew here was a support and a resistance point. The support level is at this blue line, the resistance level is at this blue line, and this was a 1-day chart for it was a 1-day chart for BTC USD, which I used to do the example. So you can see here all these candlesticks are not similar to each other. There are some that are very tiny, some that have steam heads. So these are the different kinds of bullish and bearish candlesticks being formed on this market. But what I was just showing you was the anatomy of the bullish and the bearish candlesticks. So you can see this one is shorter than this one is longer, this one is shorter, this one is, there are different types here, the doji, the hammer, the 3 white soldiers, the 3 black crows. You can see them all here. When I go down to teach you the different kinds of candlesticks, you understand it better. So if you understood the first part of this video, that means you understood the candlestick anatomy. And please note that candlestick anatomy is it just has 4 strategic points: the open, the close, the high, and the low. If you haven't learned anything, no, just learn that the anatomy of a candlestick has 4 strategic points, or let me say 5, so that you can clearly understand: the open, the close, the high, the low, and the body. Let me go back to that point so that you can see it clearly. For a bearish candlestick, it has the open, the low, the close, the high. This green is the body. The same thing applies here: the open, the close, the low, and the high. And note that for a bullish candlestick, the opening price is below the closing price. That means the closing price is above the opening price. And for a bearish candlestick, the opening price is above the closing price, which also means that the closing price is below the opening price. Yeah, all that being said, I hope you clearly understand what that means. And please like this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more videos, please like and subscribe. When this video reaches 50 likes, don't worry, I'll post a new video to teach you guys about the bullish candlesticks and the bearish candlesticks, the different types of bullish and bearish candlesticks, and how to make money from them. And also try and check this video description for more information and direction. Thank you very much. I love you guys.